Continuing to grow while staying on track with our strategic intent in the midst of complex and challenging market dynamics is not easy. Nevertheless, Corbion delivered a solid performance in the first half of 2023, demonstrating the underlying strength and resilience of our business. We faced the same combination of difficult economic and market factors that continues to affect the industry we serve. Our input costs remain high, in part due to the impact of climate change on raw material pricing. Persistent inflation is contributing to lower consumer demand, and customer destocking has continued as part of the supply chain rebalancing process post-COVID. Even so, we delivered growth in both sales and adjusted EBITDA. Our sustainable food solution business continues to feel the impact of destocking and lower demand. We did, however, achieve modest organic growth by compensating for volume losses in our preservation solutions for meat and our functional systems for bakery with pricing increases. We also made progress in driving value creation across the SFS business through multiple initiatives, expanding our distribution partnership in Malaysia and Singapore, upgrading our meat labs in Europe, delivering solutions to help the baking industry deal with the high cost of sugar, expanding our capacity for making coated acid powders in Spain, introducing the first ever predictive modeling tool for natural mold inhibition, and the new vinegar plant acquisition we're preparing to open in Montgomery, Alabama, will reduce our supply risk and increase our responsiveness to customers. Growth in our lactic acid and specialties unit was modest, mainly due to continued lower lactic acid supplies to the TotalEnergies Corbion joint venture, as well as lower sales to the semiconductor business, which is in line with the general market trend. In the second quarter, we also saw softer demand in agrochemicals driven by customer destocking and difficult weather conditions. Given continued weakness in the PLA market, we want to be cautious about our expectations in the short term, and we showed discipline in our capital investment decisions by declining to move forward with plans for building a new plant in France. But we do see some early signs of recovery for our PLA business, and we remain committed to it. Our medical biopolymers business turned into a very strong performance. One exciting highlight came in late April when our JV partner Medincell received FDA approval for their drug delivery technology for treating schizophrenia, an important advancement we helped to make possible. We are also looking forward to commissioning our new circular lactic acid plant in Thailand later this year, which will help maximize our capacity and fortify our leading position in the market. While working hard to move our more traditional lines of business in the right direction, despite challenging forces, the algae ingredients unit has been a bright spot for us, more than doubling organic sales in the first half. The Alga Prime DHA business has maintained a strong growth trajectory, and soon our algae plant in Brazil will be fully ready to support efforts to capture new growth in higher margin markets like pet food and human nutrition. As our newest reporting segment, Algae Ingredient is on track to deliver its Advanced 2025 objectives. We are making great progress in building our pipeline for DHA oil for nutraceuticals, and at the same time taking new clients and preparing to expand our portfolio in the pet food segment. It is important to realize that the work of the Corbion team, moving the business forward and delivering for our customers despite challenges, was done without ever losing focus on our core purpose to preserve what matters. And we are not alone in recognizing that Corbion is doing business in ever more sustainable ways. In the first half, we were ranked by CDP in the top 8% of companies for working with suppliers to combat climate change, and received the gold rating from EcoVadis. The Science Based Targets Network chose Corbion to participate in a target validation pilot for reducing pressures on nature. Such external recognition happens because, over time, our decisions and actions speaks for themselves. For example, choosing to model transparency by publicly sharing our detailed climate action plan, which we did in April, or putting in the work to quantify the environmental impact of 100% of our lactic acid and derivatives product globally, another milestones we reached this spring. I'm also very happy to report that we've seen significant improvement in our safety performance across Corbion so far this year. It takes absolute dedication on everyone's part, and together we are showing how much we care about preserving the health and safety of the people we work with every day. Continuing that trend matters as much as anything else we do. Looking ahead, our work will probably never be easy. When we've worked through our current challenges, there will undoubtedly be more behind them, but we know how to handle these challenges. We look to our values and we focus on what really matters. We use our individual skills and combine talents to solve our customers' most pressing problems. By concentrating our attention there and remembering to look out for each other, we will outlast the difficulties we face and stay true to our strategic path forward.